are live. It is 5:02 p.m. here, Los Angeles Pacific time in the U.S. JacQuel here live, streaming from YouTube at Ancient Light Curative, Little Sanctuary, packing up. So here we go. This is unexpected. This is a hangout. So let me just first and foremost check on sounds. This thing is like so loud.
We stand.
Okay, I just want to start this all over again because it's pretty sick. First, I want to check. And Virgo King, my brother! Oh, shit, peace, my brother. So good to catch you live. This is freaking awesome, man. You're one of my favorites for sure. Thank you for being here so much. This is freaking cool. And this is like the first time I do kind of like live. I did one the very first time I opened this page, but here we go. Virgo, you're gonna have to help me. Can you hear my voice well? Am I being clear? And the music, is it interfering? Or can you hear it well? Let me know. Because I'm going to share this on my Facebook to see if I can bring them here. You know it. We lit. My brother being your king. My fellow Scorpio too. He's Plutonian like me. It's freaking cool. Nice. I hope the Blaze comes around. He's another one, man. I love you guys so much for sure. And we'll see. Like, I only have 100 and something like followers here, but I promised you guys that I was going to start going live once I start packing. So I thought it would be cool to start off by kind of displaying my books. I think it's kind of cool to show books, right? Like a lot of people wonder, like we're like these teachers. You yourself as well, Virgo King, fellow YouTuber. You have your own page, by the way. Anyone just looking at this, you see Virgo King, please subscribe to his channel. He's about that truth, just like me, and we follow and we support each other. He's super cool, the brother. So please subscribe and check him out. So can you hear the music good if I go up a little bit? Because I'm like you know us Scorpio, brother. We got it cranky with the music in the background. And in my videos, I'm like a little more like, I just try to be the teacher, the Virgo me. But like when I'm live, it's like my Virgo, you know, like my deep, like, oh yeah, let's just make it all cool, you know, like. You're laughing because you're the same way. I love your videos when you're like, Virgo King, the house, baby. You crack me up, man. I love you so much. I just love it. I'm like, that's my brother right there. So let me see if I can get this up. For sure, right? Okay, because I want to have some music in the background with this one. And hopefully other people can come on. I'm so glad you're here. I'm going to intend to share this. Let me see if I can do it real quick to my Facebook. It looks like I can. Damn, my thumbnail looks like, I don't like my thumbnail. I'm not liking my thumbnail. Shit, it caught me in that one of those faces. Gosh, I didn't think about that. I should have posed for the thumbnail. That sucks. Okay, anyway, whatever. Let me see if I can just real quick forward this. Okay, join me live now on YouTube. All right. I'm not very happy with my thumbnail. It was one of those phases, right? Like, okay, so I believe that it went through. Let me make sure. Yeah, okay. Cool. We're live streaming. Welcome everyone that comes in, whether this is a live, like you're there with me live, whether this is a replay, that's great. I promise you guys that I will show you my move, and I'm packing my books. And what better topic and what better thing to share than to share the books you got, right? Because that just shows who you are. It shows a lot where our minds is and the things we educate ourselves with, as well as what we're teaching others, right? As also what we're teaching others. So with that being said, welcome. And it is Sunday Funday, about to be evening here. And you can see now it's getting dark, but it was raining last night. All morning, all night, cloudy as heck. And this is LA, guys. It just doesn't happen very much. So I was really happy. I was just feeling very like melancholic, but today was bright, sunny. It smelled good outside, and I was like feeling it good. And there's some negativity, like these energies. I'm sure you know, my brother Virgo King. These energies like happening right now, and this coming full moon and Leo brings so much intensity. We got Jupiter there expanding this conjunction. We got like with Saturn, and then we have freaking Pluto right by Venus, and then we got like Mercury retrograde. We got Uranus conjunct Mars, like all happening while the sun is in Aquarius and the moon in Leo. That's so intense. For any of you that know astrology, that's intense. So first and foremost, let's do what I do best, which is light up a candle. First thing and foremost, I'm working with my Manipura Hatha chakra. We're working with this Leo upcoming full moon. This Leo full moon is what we're working now. It's like approaching. It's coming in a few days. And it's going to, I hope you guys, like whoever's watching this for the first time, if you're stumbling upon my channel and seeing this, check it out. But the previous video I did was the Leo full moon, and I explained a little bit about the energies, how important it is, because it's like an opportunity for us to showcase who is it we want to be now in the 2021, because energies are like very independent, rebellious, and we're like, okay, this is the new me, and I want to show people who I am. And you want to be proud of who you are, and you want to just embrace who you are fully, whether people like it or not, right? So we're working with this energy. So I light up this yellow candle in honor of the sun. Today is Sunday. Day of the sun represents Leo. And I want to bring that energy. I want to work with these energies so that we're able as human beings to step into our power, to like own that power, to keep that power, and to not let anything or anyone take it away. Like this time you have that courage, the strength, and remember that strength is not about dominance. We're past that Pisces age. Strength is not about dominance. Think about the strength card in the tarot. It's like, right? The beautiful divine feminine just taming down the line to her feet with her sweetness and her, love. And that's it. He surrenders completely. Strength is about being able to control situations with love, with perseverance, with peace, with all these things that, without getting out of control and if you need to take force and put something down and control it, then you're out of control. We're just out of control at that point ourselves. So with that being said, you light up a candle, you bring in the energy with the sun every time with your intentions, because we work with these elements. Everything is about element. Everything is about geometry, sound frequency. We're energetic beings, electromagnetic, three-dimensional. We're like androgynous, spiritually, mortal at a soul level. And then we come here in this 3D plane to, feel what it is to be pleasure, pain, all this suffering, heartache, all this bullshit, 'cause we signed up for it. So let's not complain. Feel Leo, I'm feeling it. I know, right? Wow, Virgo. And you and me got Pluto in the first house, if I'm not mistaken, right? I know Pluto, I'm telling you, it's just been really like between Pluto and Mars, they're really like, they've just been pushing me. I'm not going to lie, guys. It's just been kind of intense. Go ahead and subscribe to this shit. That's right. This is what I got, Palo Santo. Palo Santo. Okay, we got a sage because I've noticed that there's negative energy in the air, and I'm already like hyped up, like anxiety, because I'm a Virgo. Brother, the Virgo air. It can get you like, it's just like sometimes too much in my head, thinking like deep and too much. And then with the Scorpio, I can go in depths, trying to like find every possibility, and can make you crazy. So I need to ground myself right now. So Palo Santo is very grounding. Palo Santo is grounding, and it's very like, it just really clears dark energy. It's like just good for negative energy. So let's just light up this, because we don't want to bring negative energy. I want everyone who comes in, if you got negative energy on you, that's cool and gravy, but make sure that you come in a space of surrender, so that we can eliminate that and transmute it into positivity. Not that you stay in it in a funk, critiquing and just hating and trying to send bad vibes, because with me, it's like energy is always backfiring. Whatever anyone wishes upon me, it just bounces back at you like 10 times full. So let's wish upon everyone all good vibes. And make a wish right now. Palo Santo vibes for everyone. For me too. This feels amazing. And now we can clear the energy. I'm going to clear these books, because I'm going to like just Palo Santo these books. There's a lot of energy around here. So yeah, my loves. Here we got Palo Santo. First things first, let's see what's going on real quick in the air, because I'm feeling it. All right, so let's see. I'm loving this dubstep. It's like spiritual dubstep. It's so sick. Like nothing better than to get like spiritual, but also like grounded. You know what I mean? Like that African, like downbeat, right? Always putting the shit together. My God, I'm cracking so much, Virgo King. Virgo King, let me know if you can hear my voice. I feel like the music's like a party going on here already. I'm like, oh yeah, bring the blunts. Light it up. My light went up here. Hold on. So today is Sunday, and there's intense energies. We already got the moon's in Gemini squared with Neptune Pisces. Neptune Pisces. So if you're feeling like really fucking depressed and like just like projecting and over there in La La Land, lost in the depression, is because there is a square, Gemini squaring Neptune and Pisces, okay? And Neptune is already the ruler of Pisces. So this is an energy that if it's squared, you're going to feel depressed. You're going to feel withdrawn. You're going to feel like you don't belong. Like you're just like different than everyone and no one understands you. So what you need to do is really, before you project upon others, just might as well stay alone. Just cave in. And this is when you do the shadow work. Because everything that's going to come out of your mouth can be just like something you're going to regret. And that's what can happen during these kind of energetics. So look out for that, my friends. Anyway, let's get to this. What I'm going to be doing here with you guys is, it's like I'm next to the window. It gets a little cold. It's kind of chilly here in LA. I know, right, Virgo? Right? Heck yeah, yeah. Light it up. I invite you to totally. Like I was doing earlier, I thought of doing it here, but trying to give a good example. But I'm gonna be me either way. When I'm in my lives, why not? It's so funny. That's awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna be packing. By the way, I've been here in Los Angeles a decade, 10 years, and it's like the hardest place to like build anything. The most challenges. I always been a person that I'm really good about making money, and I'm also really good and like I make money very fast. I can accumulate, I can save, but just as fast as I can make it and save it, I can fucking blow it. And that's just my Mars that is in the second house, just fucking things up. But I gotta work with that. That's what happens in my life. But in places like when I used to live in Florida, the lifestyle is a lot cheaper over there. I used to have a house, and I was doing really good. But here I came, and the struggle here is so hard. The taxes are so high. I mean, the corruption is so in your face, so aggressive, basically, that it makes it impossible for you to be able to save and like make something for yourself. Like years pass by and you get caught up and you don't realize, like, holy shit, like this city really is like bullshit. I got tired of it, so I'm packing and dipping. And but I used to have, I left a lot behind. I left so much. I used to have a library of books, and not that I'm like the biggest reader in the fucking world. I feel like I can read a lot more than I should, but I like educating and I like to read different kind of things. But I had a lot of different kind of books, even more, especially like encyclopedias, and I love things that are about science, different religions, and spirituality, and just even weird shit. Like I'm a Scorpio. So I don't have all of that here because I used to have a house and I have this little library. Now I lost a lot of the stuff because I couldn't come with all of my heaviness, and this is just what I accumulated in 10 years being here. Some of these books, most I have read. Some of them I haven't finished. Some of them I haven't read yet. Shame on me. And some of them are books that I kind of flipped, exchanged with friends, that they have a book, or I have this book, and we exchange so that they can read the one of mine and I can read theirs. And some other books are gifts, just people who give me a book, or like down here where I live in this building, it's really cool because we donate things in a table downstairs. This is a really nice place where I live, and I live in Hollywood in a nice area. But this building particularly, we're really cool with our neighbors, and we leave things that we don't care. So like there's sometimes books and just random stuff, so people can just exchange. I put things downstairs. So some of these books will be books that I found or whatever, and I just put there in the collection, but maybe I haven't read yet. And by the way, like if I go along, I'm a big spender. Oh my God, excessive. Virgo King, I swear to God, is that's the Scorpio, right? It's gotta be, man. Because wow, like as fast as I make money, I blow it. It's like, and I don't know, like I feel like I try hard not to, but I feel like, oh, it's just things that I need. But as Scorpio and Virgos, that you and me are especially, we like to look good. We're like, we gotta have the best, like, and all that turns out to be kind of expensive. I feel like that's what it is, right? Yeah, it has to be. I love adventure. I know, me too. That's why I'm kind of excited a little bit with this trip, even though I'm nervous as heck. I'm not gonna lie, I really am. But yeah. So any books that you guys, if I show a book here and you have it or you've read it, let me know, and what you've learned, if you have, or if you haven't and you're curious, maybe I can tell you if it's good, or any suggestion or any comments. And yeah, we'll go. Let's start here. Let's see. I have some packed here, but I'm gonna bring them out and put them back in the boxes. So let's see what we have. All right. Okay, the first book is I have this. I hope this is straight, by the way. The World's Great Archaeological Treasures. This book here is beautiful. It's a beautiful laminated book with historical places, treasures of different places in the country. And it's a beautiful book. It's very informative. It has so many historical things, and I have it here. And when people come visit me here in my little sanctuary, they really start opening this book. And it says there's so many things from all over the world. It's freaking incredible. I love this book. So that's a book I have. I like history. I love historical things, learning about other countries and, like the ancient civilizations and over there, the empires of other places. And I love this kind of things. So especially about monuments and statues that are ancient, like pyramids and, archaeological treasures. So this is an incredible book that I have, and it's beautiful. I have this book right here. This is the Shivari, Trending the Heart of Fire. This is a book that was gifted to me on my trip to Costa Rica when I did ayahuasca for the first time in my life. I did ayahuasca with this incredible guy that I met. I met a lot of wonderful people, but this guy's particularly who, in my fourth trip of ayahuasca, I had died. I literally died. Like I died. I was reborn again, and he was next to me. He was the one who caught me, and I didn't fall on the floor because of him. Because he noticed, "Are you okay, JacQuel?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not fucking okay. I thought I was gonna die," and I did. But then I got back to life. It's like with ayahuasca, it's like a rebirth. And I never forget that he comes to me and he tells me, because I do yoga, and he saw me doing yoga, and he said, "I bought this book for my sister, but I'm going to give it to you. I feel very compelled." So I've read some of it. It's beautiful, and it's about heart yoga. It's all about yoga, not yoga like the practice, the physical practice, but the actual yoga, which means union, the union of divine feminine and divine masculine, the union, our unification of our polarities. So the real meaning of yoga, and it's a beautiful book. So living in the flow with pulse of life, and it has a lot of fire rituals, which I really love fire rituals. So this is a great book. Here I have Gardner's Art Through the Ages, Non-Western Perspective. Some really random book. I believe that I got this one downstairs. And it has a lot of archaeological things. And see, monuments, very archaeological. It has historical. You can see here the Shiva and different kind of beautiful temples all over the world. This is a beautiful one. And as you can see, in Asia, everything. This is a really, really very informative, like history type of book. And what else I have here? Okay, this here, what is this? The Language of Graphic Design. Okay, this is just an illustrated handbook for fundamentals of design. So, just editing and compute. Like, let me see here. Yeah. Just this is more like, I haven't really read a lot of it, to be quite honest with you guys. So, Language of Graphic Design. So it has a lot of informative things here. So these are the kind of books I have. I can't remember where I got this one from. I feel like someone gave it to me. But it has, insights on patterns and things like that. So, yeah. And I love this book. This is my Chakra Yoga book, and I've read this, and this is awesome. This is different kinds of yoga poses, And hi, Matthew. Ashe to you. We got Virgo King and Matthew in the house. Let's see if we get more people. Matthew, if you can, I know you're my Facebook friend. Maybe you can share this to bring more people in. So I'm here showing my books at this point. And this one is a beautiful book, guys. This one will teach you different poses that will activate each chakra. So it's a good one. This is a really good, and I like it because it shows you poses, how to move exactly. So it has pictures. I like books with pictures because I'm very visual. So yeah, this one is one of my favorites. And I got it. Yep, I have it, guys. I have this badass. This is an incredible book, guys. Look, green. Okay, look. A field guide to marijuana. Yes, marijuana is a medicine. Yes, it is. When you consume it, there's, first of all, CBD. There's hemp. It's a vitamin. It can be taken as seeds. It can be taken as a supplement. The actual herbs that contain the THC, if you know about strains and you know what works for you, and if for like anxiety, for me, for instance, sometimes calms me down a little bit of like a little indica strain can help me with anxiety. And, you know, I like a little sativa sometimes to get into my music and my art. I'm an artist and I'm a Virgo. I move a lot, and, you know, it's one of the medicines that I used, and it's been amazing in my life. Everything with moderation and in a perfect balance is all good. And if, of course, you know how to control it and it doesn't control you, it's like everything in the world. You can overeat. So, like, I don't want no one judging this, please. No judgments here, because this is natural medicine right here. If you got to judge about this, it means you don't take any Tylenol, you don't take pills, you don't take nothing artificial. So that's all what I'm going to say. And this incredible book, guys, look how thick it is. It's green. It's beautiful. I'm going to show you guys how beautiful this book is. It has the most incredibly beautiful graphics. Look at this, guys. Beautiful. And it tells you all of the types, the phenotypes, the terpenoids, aroma, flavors, therapeutic effects, okay, the science of the leaf. This is education, my friends. I educate myself. Who's there? Rosaline. Ashe, my sister, thank you for being here. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. Welcome. In the middle of showing my books and we're sharing information. So thank you for being here. And don't forget to subscribe, to like the video. So I was here showing this book, guys. And by the way, guys, if any of you are curious, like, oh, I'd like to hear a topic on a specific book that I have mentioned, type it in the comment, put it in the comment. I like to hear a topic on that particular book. And maybe I can do a video, guys, for you about, a little bit about this particular book. So if there's a book that catches your attention, you'd like to hear more about it, let me know and I'll be happy to do a video for you. So yeah, this book will tell you everything about the strains and how they call them, how the percentage of THC, everything, the strains, the terms. I mean, I don't know what to say. Money terms, keep it fresh, Bud and Beyond. Smoking options, joint. It tells you how to do a joint, like for, it's like marijuana for dummies. Not for dummies, actually, because this is a very complex book, but it's a beautiful book. Green. We keeping it green here. I should have had my joint here. And I have this book here, this beautiful book. I feel like it was a gift and I have not read it, or maybe I found it. Oh yeah, I found this one downstairs, and I like it because it's Deepak Chopra, author. This one is Ageless Body, Timeless Mind. And I started reading a little bit, but I haven't too much, and I need to do it. So, because I like it. Ageless body, timeless mind. That sounds like a description of me. That's like me. Ageless body and timeless mind. Well, although my time, like sometimes I take that back when it comes to time, because my mind, I mean, it could be like timeless and too much into time, like too caught up in the time too. So I need to be timeless more. But anyway, it's a companion guide and journal. So I have to read this one more. Like I only think I wrote the introduction, but there's some things very inspiring. I like it because it's a journal, so it inspires you with some insights here. And then you write here. Look how beautiful, guys. And it has a beautiful quote here in the corner. This is beautiful. I need to use this. Okay, these are books I'm going to start reading when I get it, whenever I move. Okay. One thing about me is that when I have a companion animal, I don't like to call animals pets. I call them my companion. I like to get me a book about that breed and learn that breed. I think that's a very smart thing to always do so we don't make mistakes, because a lot of times we make mistakes with little creatures like little kitties or cats or bunnies or whatever, a bird, and then they die on us because we didn't know something. So I've learned this the hard way, especially with snakes. They're very delicate. So I have a boa. You guys know I have a snake. So I have this incredible book. It's freaking badass. I've learned so much. Rosalie, why are you sad? I see your little sad face. Why? Why you have a sad face? What did I say? The snake? Oh, what I said about the book? I don't know. Let me know what I said. I want to put a smile back on your face. But this one for boa and pythons is amazing, because boas and pythons are constrictors. They're not poisonous. They're both constrictor, and this is all breeding and care. And it's a beautiful freaking book that has illustrations of all sorts of snakes, when they shed, the problems that they get. You know, if they are shedding, sometimes they have issues shedding. So, everything, how to breed them, the ones in the wild versus the captive ones. Beautiful. So it's very informative, and I read this book. Here, what is this? Lightroom 4, book for digital photography. Like, I'm into photography too. Like, I'm a badass photographer, actually. But this is just a pamp, you know, like when I need some insight or whatever. I really don't use it, but if I feel like I need something with editing, I don't really have badass programs, but it's a good one. This is an old one, I think, whatever. The Physical Geography of the Sea. This is a book that I found downstairs. I found this one downstairs too. Put this. And I have not read it at all. Wow, it looks complex. Look at this, guys. I don't even know if I want to read it. The Physical Geography of the Sea. I mean, I haven't read it. I just picked it up because it said this, and I'm fascinated with the sea. But it looks boring to me, and it looks very tiny lettering and a lot of information for this tiny. But if you have ever read this or ever heard of it, let me know. I haven't. Not tried it yet. Here I have some little books over here. Shamanism Bible. Oh yeah. The Shamanism Bible. This has so much information all about shamanism. All about shamanism, like from Siberia, like original, to like shamanism in every single country and every culture. Is beautiful. Thailand, look, Thailand, the Bushman of the Kalahari, Central West Africa, South Africa, the Unut, the Sami, Europe, the Maya, shamanic costumes in different places, guiding spirits. It has illustrations too. Look, the dolphin, the horse, the owl. The beginning of shamanism, like the real meaning. Look at this. This book is like amazing. I have read this book actually, and it's one of those books that I want to read again because it's like those books that you need to read over and over again to really grasp and remember it. Very. This is highly recommended. The shamanism. I also have the Bible, the Crystal Bible. You guys already know that. The Blaze, my brother. Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, Ashe, brother. So cool to catch you live. We were just talking about you. Virgo King and I were like, bring the Blaze over here. I'm here showing books, my brother. So welcome. Welcome. I'm glad to see you here. I'm looking every once in a while to see who else is popping in. So the Crystal Bible, my friends. I work with crystals. You guys know that already. And this book is pretty good. It's tiny. It's so thick. It's informative. And it's like, I like because it's small. You can take it with you anywhere. It has pictures. Every single crystal you could imagine. I mean, I've looked it up and almost all of them are here. It tells you what land you can dig it out from, the properties, if it's a mineral, if it's like it's more like a crystal or it's more like a rock, the originality of it, everything. The Crystal Bible, all about crystals, nothing but crystals, pure crystals. And it also shows you pictures of them like stumbled and like polished and the raw form. So, and it's what I like about this book, guys, the most is that it helps you identify real crystals from fake ones, which there's a lot of fake shit out there. Right? There's a lot of fake shit out there. And these books will help you. Like, I've gone to crystal shops with this book. I don't mess around. And then they have it too. They're like all looking. I said, I got the book. It's all good. And I'm looking and seeing like differences and checking out. So if you want to get into crystals and you want to learn what they are and you don't want something huge, and this little book is amazing. Highly recommended. I have read it all and I need to read it again. It's one of those books all over again that is just so many crystals that you just forget what you read. It's like so many to study. All kinds. The Crystal Bible. Freaking amazing. Of course, I got the Chakra Bible. I know, the Soul Tribe. Yeah! Now we really got to light up the blood, guys. Now we really got to lit. We got to get lit now. Burn it. Let's blaze it. Oh, man. I wish we were all together in one safe room for real. So we can still blaze together here. But anyway. You're rolling one up. Yes, the blaze. Nice. Okay. I'm going to have to I have one rolled up already. I might have to, like, do it too. That's fucking awesome. Like, I love you guys, man. This is the tribe right here, right? So the Chakra Bible, guys. This is another thing that I highly recommend. If you want to learn more about the chakras, there's so many freaking books. I have a lot of different books, but this little one right here will really, really help because it what I like about this book is that it just goes deep, guys, and it goes deep. It talks very spirituality. It helps you do a chakra balancing. It's almost like talking like Reiki, literally. Like it teaches you how to do some healing on yourself and your chakras using your own hands without being a Reiki practitioner. It's amazing. It teaches you about reflexology and the chakra points that we got in our feet. We got chakra points in our fingers, each tip of the fingers. There's chakras there. There's chakra in the nipples. There's chakra in each toe. There's chakras in the bottom of your feet. The whole body is composed of chakras, energy centers, vortexes, right? Little vortexes. And then the 7 or the 9 main chakras are the big wheels in the center of the spine, which are the most important ones because they're like the big engines moving around the little ones. So you learn a lot, and it's very graphic, which I love graphic because it keeps everything interesting and not boring information. And see, it teaches you how to do some healing. It's so informative. And then after you learn so much of that, how to heal yourself, then it goes one by one on each chakra, and it tells you the petals, the symbols, how they were created, what they mean with the elephant, Muladhara, the Sanskrit name, everything to do with that particular chakra. Even the deities associated with each chakra. It tells you the deities and tells you prayers and how to work with them and what they mean and why Brahma has what the hand means, why each thing, what is, what the meaning of all these things, everything. And it helps you also how to create an altar for each chakra when you're working with them. And then it goes to the other one. And then this book is so freaking cool. This is what I like about this book, that it even gives you asanas, like certain poses. Each chakra has one pose, one asana, yoga asana, that it teaches you how to work with for that chakra. So it's pretty sick. See, it has, and then it goes to to sacral chakra and the same thing. And it gives you a pose, a meditation pose. And it goes in depth. It even has crystals. Look, guys, it even shows you crystals to use for that chakra. So between this book and the Crystal Bible, I've learned so much. I've read the heck out of this book, actually. I know it, and I love to continue reading it because it's so informative. So highly recommended the Chakra Bible. And I have several. I have the Bhagavad Gita. I always have a problem pronouncing Bhagavad Gita. I always have an issue with this with my bilingual. But this is the Hindu Bible, sort of like similar to there's the sutras, but I actually there was a time that I initiated with Hinduism, and that's when I became very into the chakras and into the yoga, and I actually was initiated and really wanted to study spirituality. So they gave me this book. I have several of them, and I've read some of it. I haven't finished it all, but it's an amazing book, to say the least. I have a lot of other religious stuff that I'll show you guys, because I'm very broad, open-minded. I'm not religious. I don't believe in any religion. I'm super open, spirituality, bohemian. I like to learn all of it, all of the cultures. They all have so much to learn from. They all have a correlation, something to relate one another. And it's when you learn from everything with an open perspective, without judging. I don't believe that. You'd be surprised how much you learn from it, and it opens up your intelligence even higher. So I have this one, and let me know if you guys have read any of these. But this book, Brain Maker, I want to give this book to my friend, my brother Manuel Garza, because he likes to study these kind of things. But this is the power of gut microbes to heal and protect your brain for life. I have not read it yet, guys, but you know what? Anything that's for the brain, why not, right? I haven't read it, but I have it here, and it doesn't have any graphics or anything, so it looks like one of those those books that when you're gonna start to read, it's like going to college and shit. You're like, oh wow, like I'm gonna sit down and read this book. But hey, it's there for whenever I need some insights on, you know, the power, like to know of certain things about the brain. So here it is, this one. I haven't read it. Okay. Let's see here what I have. I have a book, a little book of Feng Shui. And this one is like so used. But I love Feng Shui. I love Vastu Shastra. I believe a lot in, you know, the corners and wherever, you know, the east, west, north, south, and that it affects, you know, affects our lives, you know, in the position where our door opens and all of that. So this is very important. I think that everyone should look into it, especially mix it with your astrology. With your astrology to see for you particularly. But Feng Shui, this one is a little one, and it's really cute and easy to read, and it gives you like colors, what the colors mean, where can you put them that they're not going to bring negativity, or you know what to put in the living room to bring a happy space, what to put in the bedroom, or how to arrange your bedroom so that you have a peaceful sleep, you know, or what to put in the kitchen to have cook beautiful food, and you know, things like that, like, you know, in the bathroom, how make sure that the bathroom is not in a place located where the money is being drained. Or I mean, Feng Shui is awesome. Who doesn't like do this, right? Much respect and love, JacQuel, sending positive advice. Thank you, please. I love you all guys so much. Hit the like button. Thank you, the Blaze, my brother. Hit the like button, please. This is important for me. And yeah, you guys make me happy. So what else? I have this beautiful book that, guys, oh my God, I remember last year I started like doing this little reading series for everyone on Facebook, which I started reading this book, Angels of Abundance. And it's Heaven's 11 messages to help you manifest, support, supply, and every form of abundance. So it's a beautiful book that lifts you up. It really does. It's like it lifts you up if you're feeling kind of down. And I read like half of it maybe, but maybe I'll do a story here on YouTube, like a series book, because like we need to lift each other up more than ever right now with all these changes and everything. Guys, we gotta like support each other a lot, support our craft, support what we're doing, support our growth, motivate each other, our tribe, support each other right now. You guys right there, friend each other, hit the like button on his right now. My friend the Blaze 21 and Virgo King are fellow YouTubers. So you know, if you're here supporting me, you want to support them too, because they're about that truth too, and we support each other. So this is how we create a tribe, and we become bigger, and we change the vibrational frequency in this world, you know, that is so freaking low, especially these days. So with the COVID and the fucking indoctrination and the lies and the bullshit, like, I mean, you guys both got the Blaze and Virgo King. You guys should check their channel, because they be speaking some truth as well, talk about politics, bullshit, and all the other things. So let's support each other, my friends, my brothers and sisters. So yeah, this one. And like I said again, if you see a book that you kind of want to know more about it, and let me know, and maybe I can do a video just kind of like going over that information and stuff like that. Love and light. Here's another, the Boa Construction Manual. This is just a manual that I have. It's just a thinner one, and it also helps. It's not as good as the other one, but it's just a thin one that I take with me traveling or whatever. But it's about boas as well. Deepak Chopra. This book was my first spiritual book that I read besides The Secret. Like, it was The Secret and this book right here, The 7 Spiritual Law of Success. Deepak Chopra. And my mother gave me this book. And it's very sacred because she gave it to me. and it changed my life, because from there I started really seeking more into spirituality, like straight on. And like this book and The Secret, I was like, that's when I started becoming very curious and, into my spiritual awakening. Loving the book. Line up and link your channel, guys. Thank you, Rosalia. I just ordered the Chakra Bible right now for my friends who's starting into this. Nice, Rosalie. Sorry that I'm from Rosalie. That one is great. I love it because it's small. And let me know, Virgo King, which book you're talking about. Let me know the one that you're talking about. But yeah, this one probably. The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. Beautiful book. This is it's like you can't miss. This book is easy to read, guys. It's so easy to read. Look at this. I can't put it any simpler for you. It's beautiful. It has incredible quotes. It's very heart touching. So to start spirituality, it's a great book. This book right here, one of my favorite books that I've used it a lot. It's the Hot Stone and Gem Massage book, and I used to do massage therapy for those that did not know. Before I started doing my Reiki, shamanic Reiki and stuff like that, I was doing massage therapy, and I was amazing at it. So, and when I started doing hot stone, this book for hot stone therapy, it's the best. Is the best. It talks about the meridian system. It talks about the body, how to wrap it up, and parts of the body, the history of hot stones. The first time it was done. This talks a little bit about the chakra system, how to look, which sizes to put and how they affect certain organs, the temperature, everything. Even talks about elements and how they align. Hot stone therapy is amazing if done correctly, because if done wrong, they can burn you or anything like that. I use them and with the basalt stones, volcano stones, and it's very healing, guys, especially if you have spasms and pinched nerves. It's amazing. So this one, Hot Stone and Gem Massage, you would have to have I have the whole machine and everything. So this is more like a book for massage therapists. Like if you're actually working with massage, then this would be a good to do. So, and it shows you everything. It's really informative. Another favorite of my books that I really read a lot and studied a lot hard, and it's very complex but very thoroughly, Tuning the Human Biofield. Okay, this one is by Eileen Day McCusick, and she's a badass. She's the one who she came up with she does the tuning forks, healing on the chakras, and I love her whole approach because she's a doctor, so she's very scientific with it, and she also started as a massage therapist like me, so I really resonated with her. I saw a video of her doing a whole healing and speaking about the tuning forks at a scientific level, and how the radio waves affect numerology and through the waves and in the bio system. And I really liked it a lot, and she was showing her book, and I was like, I'm getting that book, and I did, and it was really good. It helped so much with my tuning fork. I do sound therapy, sound healing with therapy with crystal singing balls and tuning forks. Amazing. Will balance the fuck any depressed person. Will get you out of a funk, or will put you to cry even more. I've done tuning forks to people where they burst crying, literally, there. It's and it's pretty. It will move energies. The tuning forks, when done correctly. So if you ever around me and you want a tuning fork healing, you know that I'm educated with it. And this one is one of those books that is a little difficult. It doesn't have the most graphics, but boy, it has information. It's like reading science book, literally. And I like science personally, so but it's very complex. It's very complex. Let's talk about like sound wave, watts, the whole 9 yard, electricity, everything, and the biofield. But it's amazing. So I don't think I read it once and started trying to like read it again. Maybe I have a little bit of to reading over here on this side. The anatomy, wisdom, yeah. There might be a little bit more that I can read from this, but amazing book. I like to be you guys know that I'm a psychedelic integration coach. I do life coaching, and psychology is my favorite thing in the world. I love psychology. I think it's the most interesting thing is to study the human mind and behavior. How people are, even myself. So, but during my psychology studies, I got compelled. This author, his name is George Simon. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of George Simon, but he's a psychologist, and he wrote this book called In Sheep's Clothing. And this book is understanding and dealing with manipulative people. Very important subject in the matter to know these days. Okay, this book will break down information on manipulative people, sociopaths, okay, narcissistics, people who are mentally sick, energy draining vampires. You know what we're talking about, right? We're ruled by wolves in sheep clothing, and we see that around. So it's very good to know these kind of things. And this book is like, it doesn't have graphics or anything like that. It's very tiny wording, but it's not difficult to read. It really isn't. It's very easy to read and has the index. It's kind of like short and sweet each chapter. It's like written very easy to read. It's very understandable, very sensible, and he really breaks down characteristics and behaviors in a very comprehensive manner, if you know what I'm saying. So, In Sheep's Clothing, meaning wolves in sheep's clothing, highly recommended. You want to know how to spot a wolf in a sheep clothing. Sometimes they're so fucking good that they slip our idea of it, right? All right, another book I have here. This one is complex. I didn't think it was going to be as complex as it is when I started reading it. But Astrology, Psychology, and the Four Elements, an energy approach to astrology and its use in counseling arts. This is as intense as that mandala that you see there. It's like trying to figure out that mandala. This is a very, very... I have my bookmarks. That shows where I've read it only. Very, very interesting book. I read all of this, and I left here at this one. I remember clearly. Notes on Education and the Training of Astrology Counselors. This books that I have to read again because approaches to astrology is a bit complex, but it has this information there. I just have to go through it again. So it's a little complex. It really is. It's one of those books that you might have to read 2 or 3 times. Maybe someone else. Maybe just me. But I retrain information pretty quick for the most part. But it's very informative. I like it a lot. I just like books more especially when it comes to astrology. Especially with astrology and elements and stuff like that. I love graphics because it just helps me visualize better, you know what I mean? Like the visualization and putting things together. But yeah, this one. Maybe that's why I never finished reading it. That laugh. I know, right? That's all my unicorn laugh, Virgo King. I'm a unicorn. It's like the unicorn laugh. Another book I have, of course, you guys know I have an African Grey. Of course, I'm going to have an African Grey Parrot's book. He looks just like my baby. This book is amazing if you have a parrot that is an African Grey, or it's just because I wanted to learn about parrots. So it's beautiful. It has questions. It has graphics, beautiful graphics, talks all about the birds, feeding, health care, cleaning, the nails, the everything, caging them up and how they behave when they're caged up. Look at that. Okay? The toys that they like to do and stuff. This is a great book. I read it and it's very, very informative and it helped a lot. I now clip my bird's own this claws. I clip it myself and I cut his wings by myself now. And that was a hard thing to do because they hate their wings clipped. But I do it now and he's very, very calm and tame. So African, this is a good book. This one right here for African Gray. This is one of my favorite books ever, and I've read the shit out of it too, and practice every single post. But I actually have a certification for Yin Yoga to teach Yin Yoga particularly, and this was the book that I got when in my little school and the class. It's the complete guide to Yin Yoga, philosophy and practices of the Yin. And the yin meaning the feminine energy. So this is when you're used to seeing these asanas of doing a bunch of crazy, like, like even hatha yoga, for instance, is very yang energy. You're constantly moving, getting up, all these poses up and down. And that is yang. You're trying to sweat. But one thing is like that you go in an asana that is very flexible and you stay there for 5 minutes quietly and very quietly and collective like this. And you stay like this, bend it like a pretzel. I'm very flexible, so it helped me. But pretty much in a pretzel position without moving, in complete vulnerability and relaxation to the maximum level that you can possibly achieve it. And remain like that for as long as you can. And the longer that you can go like that, the more badass you are at it. So this book changed my life, my physical life, everything. I became pretty badass at Yin Yoga. And I don't know if you guys seen, maybe I need to do more yoga videos. When I move, I'm going to start doing more yoga videos for you guys. What do you think? Yeah, because I'm amazing. People always tell me, why you're not doing a yoga YouTube channel? You're so badass. I'm like, I guess so. Maybe I should. But this book is amazing when it comes to Yin Yoga. It has a lot of scientific things. It goes into deep spirituality, and it also shows you some graphics, nothing crazy, but graphics, and explains you by step how to achieve that position. And of course you have to practice it. This is not something you read. This is one of those books that you sit there with your yoga mat. You're reading and practicing. So, and it has look at this, all the things that bend in here, because I practiced the heck out of these poses. Look, I did all of these poses. I did 30 poses, 40 days in a row as a training to myself after I learned. And now I can never forget them. I won't forget them. So, oh my God. Look, I even wrote here, guys, look. I even wrote here, every single 3-hour Yin Yoga practice. Look at this, these are asanas. Meditation, caterpillar, butterfly, the rabbit, the melting heart. These are all poses that I used to do in a row for 40 days. And I did each one of them 5 minutes at the maximum. It was intense. So, highly recommended Yin Yoga. I have this little book here. I don't know who gave it to me, but I know someone gave it to me. It's called Ideology. A very short introduction to ideology. So I haven't really read it. I need to. But I like ideas, so the title caught my attention. Oh, too lit up here, the second one. Damn, that's what's up. My tribe is lit. Yes, DeBlaze. Oh my God, you already doing your workout, DeBlaze. Like, I feel like you too, Virgo King, and everyone there. Like, let me know if you've ever tried yin yoga. My hair is just crazy, guys. You remember how I used to shave my sides, guys? Look how it's growing, and I'm like doing these braids here that are not looking the best. It looks so fucking weird. Anyway, yeah, ideology. I don't know. I haven't read it, but it looks kind of complex too. Let me see. See, it has myopic words. It has myopic little words, and the Clash of the Titans, the micro ideology. Let me know if you guys ever heard, but I have it here just in case. You never know. I like to have libraries and books for people to come, and maybe I could give it to somebody who's more interested or something, but we got the music pumping in the house. What is this? Okay, I have this one of water and the spirit. Ritual magic and initiation in life of an African shaman. Virgo King, I think you're gonna like this one because I know you're doing your whole series on your roots and stuff. But I started reading this book a little bit and I was fascinated. I need to finish it, but it's a ritual magic. It's awesome. It has all about. It's kind of complex to read. Grandfather's funeral, but the stories are so like it'll engage you. It's engaging. So I have to finish this book. But in the arms of the green lady, this is all about initiation of as an African shaman. So I have to read more of it. Maybe I can start doing little series of here on YouTube too about shamanism or stuff like that. I'm very into shamanism, so if you guys like that. I got this little book from downstairs, and it's just the three Billy Goats. It's like a children's book, and I don't have any children here, but I only got it because I feel like whenever there's a child around me, I can read them a book. And I love reading book for children. That's something I love. So whenever there's a child around me, and I have a lot of nieces and nephews, I will, or wherever, if I have to give a gift, I have this little kid's book. You never know when you need a children's book. Here I have ritual, power, healing, and community. This book, now I remember. These two books were together for some reason. But this is also like, it's kind of like an African shamanism book as well. And I think I only read the introduction, Ritual, Ceremony, and Us. So it's about ceremonies and ritual, very shamanic as well. I had to get to it, guys. I have not read it, but it looks very nice and interesting. It doesn't have much graphics, but it still interests me. So everything that is kind of like cultural and, like from other places in the world, like it always grabs my attention. So Under the Sea Field Guide. Under the Sea Field Guide. So this little book is about, it's like another kid's book, I think. This is another kid's book. So maybe I found this one with this other one, the Billy Goat one. So I think I found these downstairs and I just grabbed them. So it's like, I just have it there, but it's like children's stuff. So I have them there. Maybe if anyone has a kid, and I'm gonna be happy to send any of these books too, like as a gift, if anyone wants one. I don't mind. I love giving because I know when I give, I receive. So, okay, Spirits of the Earth, another kind of shamanic book. A guide to, this is more Native American. A guide to Native Americans, nature symbols, stories, and ceremonies. It's beautiful. I've read this book and it has a lot of okay, you guys know the Indians, right? The natives that they sit in the fire with the children, the grandfathers, and the wise man. The chief sits there and tells the stories of their old stories, the wisdom stories by the fire. This book is about that, and I remember I read it too, and it also has symbolisms of animals and what to them the crow means, what the hawk means, what these animals mean to them and how they honor them and stuff like that. It's not doesn't have much graphics, but it's nice written, very nicely, and talks about some native symbolism, the wheel, and stories discovering nature symbols. It has a lot of great information. See the animals, some of their meanings, the fox. So this is very native. I just wanted to learn everything, like different kind of things, and I think I got curious and bought this one at a crystal shop when I was buying some crystal, and the book was like right there, and it was one of those Virgo King, it was one of those Scorpio like impulsive buys. Like it was like, well, it's right there, sure, cool, yeah, put it there, scan it up. Okay, I have this incredible book that I'm starting to use and practice with. It's Oil and Glass. It's a beautiful book, and it's all about herbs. As you guys know, I make my own rose oils and these waters and all these, I like to work with, I'm not a herbalist or anything like that, but I want to, I don't need to, I can just read books and educate myself for it right now at the moment. So I bought this beautiful book that, even though it doesn't have much graphics, which I don't like because I like to identify plants, but it's really pretty, and it teaches you how to make concoctions, teaches you how to make tinctures, oils, just all of it, like different kind of things with different instructions and everything. There is like recipes, and it's mostly to heal yourself for stomach ache or for the skin, whatever certain conditions in the body, and it'll tell you how to do a whole medicine. See, for instance, look, pest away spray. So like a pest, for I guess for mosquitoes or whatever, a repellent. So it teaches you how to make one all natural with herbs and stuff. So look at this. Cooling skin spray. It does have pictures, but not too much. Whipped peppermint body butter. This is a good book for people who, if you're looking to get into the herbalism and stuff like that. Virgo King's cracking me up. Leaving the shaman. Yeah, I know. And yeah, for if you want to make medicines and stuff like that, it just takes some time. But daily face wash, you guys know that I make my own shampoos, I make my own toothpaste, I make my own body wash, I make my own body scrubs, I make my own I even make cleaners, like just spray cleaners and stuff like that. I make all that by myself, and that's why I'm trying to do a little shop, see if I can start selling my products now. But this is where I learn these things. I have certain books. I have this book that is amazing, and I also I'm very innovative myself, so I play around. I learn a little bit about herbs, and I play around and make my own stuff too. But this was a really good book to start off and to make different kind of things. So even for children, things for the tummy, for tummy pain, just for baby diaper cream or peppermint, just a lot of stuff. And then here, ants in the house. It's very informative, and it's called Oil and Glass. That's nice. I would prefer a book that has more graphic, that has the pictures of the herbs, to be honest, but I'll show you these two. This other one, The Complete Book of Incense, Oils, and Brews, my witchy book. This one is all about making incense, oils, brews. This one, I love this book, okay? I do. This is spells. This is a spell book. This is to make spell for abundance, prosperity, enhancing love in your life, prosperity, maybe, binding like negativity out of your life. Nothing crazy, just the good shit, and how to make incense. And it has all the recipes. It tells you so many different recipes for different things. So moon fern incense, 9 wood incense, different kinds of incense, Venus incense, Virgo incense. Wait a second. Okay, this says Virgo incense. Let me see. Why does it say Virgo incense? It's like the only one that says Virgo incense. Wealth incense, health incense, water incense, Venus incense, Virgo incense. I don't see any other zodiac. What is this? Talisman. Oh yeah, Taurus incense. All right, I can give you guys a recipe for your incense real quick. Like if you tell me what your sign is. I know we got Virgo King in the house was a Virgo. We already know that. I'm a Virgo rising. So Virgo rising, it says here, 1 part mace. I have to put my glasses on. One part mace, 1 part cypress. You can note this down. A few drops of patchouli oil. Okay? Use a personal altar or household incense to increase your powers. Oh shit. A Virgo incense. I'm not kidding. Look, guys. Virgo incense. All right, Virgo, again, one more time. 3, Virgo, again. 1 part mace, M-A-C-E. 1 part cypress. A few drops of patchouli oil, and you create in your altar a household incense to increase your powers. Wow, man. Like, let's see what else. Let me see if there's any other. Venus incense, 1 part violets, 1 part rose petals, 1/2 part olive leaves. I saw Taurus here. Taurus. Who's a Taurus in the house? Taurus incense, 2 parts sandalwood, 2 parts benzoin. Benzoin smells good. And a few drops of rose oil. Yeah, because Taurus is ruled by Venus. Use as a personal altar and household incense to increase powers. That's interesting. Let me charge my computer because I see it already trying to die here. Sorry guys, I'm plugging in the power. That's super. Scorpio, Cancer, Moon, and Sag rising. Rosalie. See, I knew that's why you came here. I am a Scorpio too. And so is Virgo King. DeBlaze, what is your sign? Let's see what you guys, that's so cool. Scorpio, Cancer, Moon. Oh, and Sag rising. Sagittarius rising. Nice. And Scorpio Sun, right? Wow, we got 3. I don't know if Virgo King is Scorpio Sun, Leo Moon, Gemini rising, Ko-Fi in the house. Welcome to my space, brother. I'm glad to have you here. Another Scorpio. I swear to God, like this, my tribe here, the vibe is so like, we're intense people. It is what it is. Much love. Welcome, Kosai. Never seen you around, but I welcome you with open arms to my space. Yeah, much love to you. Hope you could connect with all of us here, my tribe. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give it a like, all of that. And I'm here just with JacQuel Hangout. We're just hanging out. I'm about to move out of LA because LA sucks nowadays. It's just like draining people, like vampires leeching, like bed bugs. So I'm just sharing my books with all of you guys. Virgo, Sun, Pisces, Moon, Scorpio rising. Oh, you're a Virgo, Sun, Pisces, Moon, Scorpio rising. Oh, wow. No wonder you're so musician, Virgo. The Sun, Pisces. Virgo, Sun, Pisces. Wow, man. I love seeing people's... Wait, the Blaze is a... What is that, the Blaze? You're a Virgo, Blaze. The Blaze is a Virgo too? Wait a minute. Is the Blaze, are you a Virgo? I know, Rosalie. I'm laughing too. Wow. Let me see if we find... My daughter is a Taurus. Oh, nice. See, I was reading the Taurus, so it's like we're all kind of connecting here. Let's see if I find another one. My God, we have all these like Scorpios and Virgos in the house, most of it. Let me see. Ko-Fi. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, Ko-Fi. Sun Leo. You feeling these energies, my brother. I know it. Because the moon's about to be, the sun's about to, we're about to experience the moon in Leo, coming out, the full moon. So get ready for that. If you haven't watched my video on the Leo full moon, check it out. After here is the previous one. Virgo Mars. Wow. That's intense. Virgo Mars is intense, right? I bet you Mars gives you a lot of like, it just really messes with your Virgo, right? Sometimes, or it fires you up. I have a strong Mars myself, and I gotta sometimes control my Mars, like tell and chill out, man. You're just like really good at sex, he said. Oh yeah, I bet. That's that Mars right there. You can't argue with Mars when it comes to that. You guys are funny, man. Loving the vibe. Loving you guys. So yeah, this is a cool stuff. Maybe you guys have inspired me. Maybe I can start doing like little recipes for different zodiac signs. Right? What do you guys think? You should come to New Suffolk, Long Island for the summer. It's stunning beaches every street. Rosalie, don't even joke like that. Don't joke like that because I take it serious and I make it happen. You invite us. I'll be like Kitty, everyone like, yo, all of you, we're going to Rosalie. We're going to do that. And so cool. Where is this aisle, by the way? Oh, wow. Don't tell me that because I'm looking to move somewhere beautiful. I'm thinking going to Texas right now, but it's just not the final destination, my loves. Oh my God, the Blaze, you're also a Virgo. No wonder. Okay, nice. Well, so we're Virgo in the house, a lot of us here. We're Virgo, we're meticulous, we get that done really good. Right? We Virgos are like, we just do it right, we study, we get the book right away. I will watch the Leo full moon after. Thank you, Rosalie. Yeah, check it out, just some insights. But yeah, oh look, there's a Saturn incense. Scorpio incense. 2 parts of frankincense. Of course, a Scorpio needs frankincense. 1 part galangal, yes, galangal. 1 part pine resin, a pinch. Use this as a personal altar or household incense to increase your power. Again, 2 parts of frankincense, 1 part galangal, 1 part pine resin pinch for a Scorpio incense. I'm gonna do some videos like based on Scorpio stuff for like different zodiacs. I think that's a great idea, right, guys? I have to change my whole game once I get out of Cali and establish myself wherever the heck in the world I turn out to be. I want to step it up with my YouTube and just do things more interesting because yeah, like things like this, we want to be more tangible with like getting our hands in the magic. So yeah, man, this book is cool, guys. I gotta say, it has a lot of stuff. Fire oil, Gemini oil. Gemini oil? Oh wow, there's a Gemini oil here. Jupiter, Leo oil. Ko-Fi, we have a Leo oil here. Leo oil. 3 drops of petite grain. Petite grain, just like that, petite grain. 1 drop of orange and 1 drop of lime. Wear as a personal oil to increase your powers. Wow, man. So many things here. This book is cool, yeah. And then it goes from there to recipes, brews. You know, we're doing a wish thing here. We're our own magicians, right? Fuck it. So this is a cool book. The only thing that I don't like about the book, the only thing, I wish it had graphics again, like the other book. I wish it has. I like pictures of herbs. I like to see, even though I'm pretty knowledgeable with them, but in books like this, I rather it have like graphics. That book is serious gay, right? Like it's not serious. Oh yeah, off New York City, Rosalie. Okay, so all of you guys are in the East Coast, because I used to be in the East Coast. I'm gonna have to move back to the East Coast. I've been called. I've been called. Let me know if you guys are all. Juan Manuel, my brother, my love. Juan Manuel is my good friend. I'm glad you're here. Aquarius incense. Let's see. We have an Aquarius in the house. This Juan Manuel, the Aquarius over here, is like super talented, like super Aquarian, like the alienic. We're from another planet. Let's see if they have Aquarius incense. I don't even know where I was. Oh, here it is. Let's see if we find. Oh yeah, I found all the. Actually, I found all of the oils, guys. All of the zodiacs. Look, it has fast money, and I know a lot of these spells, but like I do my own now at this point. But courage oil, Capricorn oil. Someone needs some Capricorn oil for sure. Let's see. Libra oil. Who's a Libra out there? Someone has a Mars oil, right? Mars. You with your Mars, co-fire. Co-fi. I called you co-fire. Isn't that interesting? I called you co-fire. 2 drops of ginger. 2 drops of basil, 1 drop of black pepper. Of course, we know that these spices like will fire up. Wear for physical power, lust, magical energy, and all Martian influences. Wow. Okay. Again, for Mars, we want to get that, that Mars going, that arrow, strong and energetic. 2 drops of ginger, 2 drops of basil, 1 drop of black pepper. Let's see if we find Aquarius. Aquarius. Uh-oh, there's a sexual energy oil. I don't think we need that, guys, do we? Like, we all have sexual energy, like, too much of it in this 3-dimensional plane. Like, thank you, D-Blaze. I freaking love you. Thank you so much. Yes, please subscribe to my channel, guys. If you're having fun, If you're having fun in the house, hit that like button and subscribe, because we got more of this to come. This is like just the beginning of some fun that I'm doing, because I'm not used to doing too much live. This is, I think, the first one that I've done ever actually here. So, oh no, actually I did it on solstice, on winter solstice. I did one, I remember. So this is my second one. But Taurus, anyone Taurus out there? I know Rosalie's daughter is a Taurus. 4 drops of oak moss bouquet for Taurus. 2 drops of cardamom. I pronounce sometimes things wrong. And 1 drop of yang wear as a personal oil to increase your powers. I didn't see any Aquarius. That's not fair. That's not fair. Let me see again. I'm like here, like, if you guys are getting higher there, I swear to God, I'm feeling it here. I'm not even joking. I'm high. I feel it. Aquarius oil, I found it. Juan Manuel, I found it. I know, Juan Manuel, I say it. Yeah, I know. But you know what, Juan Manuel? We're in the Aquarian age. Now we can, like, showcase our true selves. I freaking love you, Juan Manuel. Juan Manuel, I got you. Aquarius oil. You ready for it? I write it down. 5 drops of lavender, 1 drop of cypress, and 1 drop of patchouli. Again, 5 drops of lavender oil, 1 drop of cypress oil, and 1 drop of patchouli. Wear as a personal oil to increase your personal powers. And so it is. What else we got? There's Aries. They have all of the freaking they have the signs for sure. This is some serious book. It has some recipes. The Incense and Oil Brew by Scott Cunningham. And just needs some graphics. But this one right here, and this one right here that I'm going to show you guys, pisses me off, because I ordered these books. These books I actually ordered on Amazon. And I didn't know they didn't have any graphics, right? Because you can't really see them. 5 drops of lavender, 1 drop of cypress, and 1 drop of patchouli. Yep, you got it. And you can... Amen. This one right here is actually really freaking good too. And it doesn't have graphics, but it's amazing. This is a complete formulary of magical oils, over 1,200 recipes of potions and tinctures for everyday use. This one is pretty sick. I like it a lot because it's very clear. It doesn't have the freaking pictures that I prefer, because I like pictures of herbs and stuff, graphics. But it has all sorts of recipes for magic, guys. There's an oil called All Night Long oil, okay? I have nothing else to say about it. Nothing. It's called the All Night Long oil. It's I'll give the recipe real quick. Okay, guys. All Night Long oil. It's 1/2 part jasmine, 1/8 part vanilla, and 1/8 part musk. A combination of oils said to completely relieve sexual problems and inhibitions, to stimulously relieve, relax, and inflame. Use in potpourri to scent the bed chamber, or as personal ointment on yourself. Wow. So there's a lot of stuff here, guys. I'm not gonna lie. All night, I've never done most of these stuff, but Aphrodite oil, There's sex oils a lot. Jeez. Magic and sex. Damn it. God damn it. Get it hot in here. Aphrodisiac oil. I mean, these people, who's the writer? Celestine Rain. They were really sexual. Must be some Scorpio. Okay. I know Aquarians are very sexual too, and Taurus. Arabian Nights oil, attraction oil for money, erotic patchouli oil, the evil eye, fertility oil, fire and ice, the hummingbird, irresistible oil, Isis oil. And then over here in this other section, it's just like these perfume oils. Perfume oils for like Queen, Raphael, like angel one, sensual, true love. I really need to try make these and maybe do my little shop. Forgiveness oil. And then over here it comes, and that's chakras. So it actually talks about the chakras and how some of these oils can relate. Dreamtime oil for dreams. Fairies oil. That would be my oil. And yeah. Good luck oil for money. The Phoenix oil for transformation. Look, it says apartment hunting oil. I need to just like really get in this oil. Apartment hunting oil. I need to do this little oil for myself because I'm looking for places, but I'm not looking for an apartment. I'm looking for a house. So never mind. Because sometimes when we think that way, we're like, well, I need a place to move, but let's say you want a house, but then you do this apartment hunting oil, then that's what you attract. And was that what you wanted? No. So go with what you want always, no matter what. Oh my God, you guys. What a good time I'm having here with you guys. I have to do more of this live hangouts here are fucking amazing. Sacred Shield oil, sorceress oil, stay at home oil. What does that mean? Stay at home oil. Well, that's what they did with coronavirus. They did some stay at home oil fucking magic motherfucking shit with the fucking COVID. They're like, we have this stay at home oil, we'll just call it Corona. Right? Like, come on now. What does that mean? Stay at home. That sounds manipulative. Guys, I don't like manipulative type of like oils and spells. Like, stay at home. Like, stay at home, goddammit. Maybe for the children. Like, if anyone who has children, like, and they escape or something, like, stay at home. Like, you do a little stay at home oil for them in the bed. They won't even know why they're there. They can't escape. Okay, that's funny. Astral bank oil? Some of these things I have not even, I'm reading for the first time with you guys. Collect debts oil? Wow, this just really, like, it's kind of like hitting me now. Like, this is just putting me on a shadow work. Collect debts oil. I don't want to collect debts. I want to get rid of them. What does that mean? To help return to you from those. Like if someone owes you money, for instance. You know what? Someone owes me money. Yeah, there's this producer guy that I'm really upset that he has not complied. Like, he owes me some money. He never, like, every time I try to get that money back, it's always some excuse. I'm just trying to figure out what the heck. Like, people's dignity really sucks. But collect debts oil, yeah. I'm gonna have to do that one. That's the 3rd quarter part bayberry, a quarter of vetiver, and a part of apricot to help return to you from those who have helped before. You have helped before. Yeah, basically people who owe you money and they're not paying. I was gonna grab a gun and be like, yo, motherfucker, I'm here. I didn't want to come with the, you know what I mean, in this side, but you're waking up the Mars within me now. Like, I was nicely, like, the Virgo within me was calling and calling. And now Mars knocking on your door, motherfucker. Right? Like, that's just the Scorpio. Like, I'm trying to control myself. No, this book is really cool, too. This is very similar to the other one. So another one. Now you guys know like where I get these tinctures, abilities, and all of that. I'm gonna crank the music again. Wait a minute, guys. That was a Samaja fusion. Samaja fusion. Shiva light. Triptology. Dubstep. Spiritual dubstep is called. Okay. Let's keep it rolling. Juan Manuel. I know, right, guys? Like, you know, when people owe you, you're trying to be nice. You're like, hey, what's up with that money? Oh, yeah, it's always an excuse and a curiosity. And you knock with some other attitude. They're like, where does this come from? Well, you know what? We all have aspects. If you don't know about astrology, you didn't know where my Mars was positioned. You know, you didn't want to wake that one up. But, yeah, I have a strong Mars, and here I am. Better be lucky not to, like, I'm a plutonium, so they better be, that's even worse. That can end up in deaths. I'm joking. You should put Phoenix in the back. That's honest and authentic. I know, really. I know Phoenix is right here in front of me. I should put him around here, but he's... Oh, yeah, you're right. Let me bring... Maybe it can be right here. Right here. I'm going to bring Phoenix. Juan Manuel requested Phoenix. Let's bring him here. He knows him. Hold on, guys. Can you guys see him here? Step up. Step up. Say hi first. Say hi. Say hi to my little friends on YouTube. They're chilling. We are smoking. We're doing so good. Give my baby Blue. His name is Phoenix Blue. Say what's up to my little nigga too. This is my baby. Give me a kiss. My baby Phoenix Blue in the house. There he is. He's like camouflaged with the background. Hi, baby. There you go. There you go. There he is. He's there with us. So let's keep going, guys. All right. About to show you this book, guys. Real quick. First, this book. I love this book. I fucking love this book. I highly recommend it so much. Moon Spells book. This one right here specifically. It doesn't have graphics, but it doesn't even need it. This book is so thoroughly. This is all about how to cast a magical spell with moon, with just moon magic. Like the face of the moon, everything about waxing and the energies of what a waxing energy is and what a whining energy is, the kind of herbs that you can use with, I've read the whole book, the kind of herbs that you can use for each day, the days of the week that are best for do a specific intention or spell each day of the week. This is where I learned the days of the week. Juan Manuel, by the way. Juan Manuel was the one who gave me the idea to create videos of every day of the week. It was Juan Manuel. Thank you for the idea, Juan Manuel. I actually learned it in this book. This book talks about that. and it tells you all the days of the week, the planetariums that are ruled by that day, what kind of energy you can do, and tells you about candle colors and crystals and incense that match specific like planetarium, the astrology, and how to cast a perfect spell. So it's amazing, and I love it because it talks about opening. It also talks about opening sacred space, how important it is, because sometimes people want to do spells but they don't talk about the importance of opening sacred space, of closing sacred space, of releasing the energy, and they wonder why these spells have a um a backfire on you, right? Because of this. So this book, I like it because it does teaches you how to open sacred space properly, and how to close it properly, and how to release the energy afterwards so that the spell does not backfire on you. I love this book. I love it. And it has a bunch of cool ass things. Okay? Like, for instance, see the circle, the square, and candles, colors, jewelry, talismans, salt, pepper, wine, everything, like miscellaneous. Creating a walking moon circle in the wheel of the. It's beautiful. This book, and it's very easy to read and wonderful. And meanings of the four directions, very spiritual, very spiritual. It goes really in depth, and I like it. South, it has a lot more than you would think. It's one of those books that you think it's just this, but it goes in depth. It has south, east, north, west, meaning everything about it. Creating a magical atmosphere for yourself and your home, magical enhancements, candles, how to dress candles, colors of different candles and what they can mean and stuff like that, and colors and what they mean. For instance, the black, which you use black to remove all negativity energy, and any color that has to do with evil, with darkness, with negative energy is the black. White, purity, power. Blue, peace. Brown is protection, the household. Silver neutralizes negativity. Green is prosperity, money, success. Orange provides additional energy needed for work endeavors. And orange is also like energy. It's very like you want to be happy, energetic, creative. Orange colors. And pink, love, friendship, romance. We know that. Purple, intuition, psychic abilities. you know and red, fertility, physical strength, sexuality, passion. Then yellow, well-being, self-esteem, attraction, and action. Yellow is like the color we're working now with the sun energy, so like willpower, making things happen. So it teaches you more than just moon spell. I learned it even has crystals and gemstones, and even tells you it doesn't have any pictures. Again, that's the one thing that I don't like about this book. But it tells you like clear quartz, amethyst, carnelian, and it'll tell you what energies they have. And charging it even teaches you how to charge your crystals and how to clean it. Element water, how to collect element water. Element water, by the way, guys, is when it's raining and thundering at the same time. Like when you see, especially during the day, like if it's thundering hard, raining hard as heck, go out and grab that water. That is called element water, and it's super powerful. Super powerful. You can charge it to heal, to do so many things. But what else it has? Personal altars here. Okay, so the spells it has: releasing fear. And these work, guys. I swear to God, I've done all of these, most of them. I've practiced years ago. And I swear I manifested so much. I'm telling you by experience that working with moon magic works. It works, guys. It works. We are magicians. Releasing fear. Well-being and happiness for others. Sometimes we feel like we're selfish as fuck, and you know what I mean? And we're like just us. We don't want but sometimes you need a little boost. Like, hey, man, be more considerate to others, and wish good upon others instead of like draining their energy. Sometimes we just need to accept like certain mistakes about ourselves and reevaluate like how we're treating others, or maybe we're projecting or just like doing things selfishly, and we need a little boost and reminder. So there's all the loves, wedding, partnership. I really don't like doing anything of that when it comes to love, because I'm the type of person that I like to attract love naturally. It's okay if I'm already in a relationship and maybe, just do some loving, enhancing little ceremony or whatever. But when it comes to attracting relationships, I don't fuck with that. Like, whatever comes to me is because that there is natural. You know what I mean? I don't want to be fucking forcing anyone to. I already get the attention enough. Trust me. Like, I'm good in that sense. So, but these right here are good for, like, if you're married and you have a relationship and let's say things are a little tense, you can do a little luck spell to just bring peace among the relationship and things like that, to bless a wedding, make sure nothing comes and fucks it all up, that kind of thing. Soulmate stuff. I never really done any of those. I can feel you. Where are you? I've never done that. I don't. Some spells, I swear, like, it's like everything in the world. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Just because you have a book or there's someone on on YouTube, there's many videos that I've watched, and some things resonate, some them, but doesn't mean that like, just because you find one little thing doesn't resonate, oh, discard it. Like, you just learn so much. Like, you're not gonna like everything. So whatever doesn't resonate here, I just cross the page and keep going. Whatever I'm not interested in doing, right? Like, there's a spell here for leaving people, like leaving someone behind. Like, if sometimes we don't have the courage to walk away from someone, that happens a lot. That's fucking facts, right? The author, Rosaline, is Diane Alkist, and she's amazing. I have more books of her. She's amazing. Diane, search it up. This book is so amazing. You'll still find it on Amazon. I've seen it, and I recommend her. I've read more books by her, and she's knowledgeable and super, super, very clear with her teaching. That's what I like. But yeah, like I was saying, sometimes we don't have the courage to walk away when we know we need to. So we need a little bit of a, you know what I mean? A little whip in the butt, like, do it. So you can do a spell and you got what you wish for, even when you don't want it. So sensual desire, I haven't really done that because my sensual desire is like, I have to tame it down. I have to tame mine down. So starting your own business, this is a really good one. I did this one and I achieved it. Starting your own business. Job seeking. There's like, for women only, there's things for women only that are like fertility. For women, sometimes they want to have a baby, they can't have it. Easy childbirth. And there's spells for men only. For men only. Fathering, helping a man how to father. Love for man, to be able to get that love for man. There's spirituality, seeking your purpose. And it's quite cool, actually. I really like this one. Safe travels. I'm going to do this little safe travel spell for myself before I take off. And do a little mojo bag. A little mojo bag for, for luck in my trip. So I'll be doing that. So this book right here, highly recommended. Moon Magic. This book right here, guys, I have to tell you guys the synchronicity with this fucking book that you guys know that, some of you know that I've been on that 33, right? I've been on that 33, and this book was appeared to me like it was there, the only thing in the counter, and it just caught my attention so hard. Have you guys read this book? Graham Hancock and Robert Bowell, 33, The Master Game. We know what this is. Illuminati shit. I was looking through it. I just found it the other day. And it's big, guys. Super huge. And it has historical pictures. And look. Honestly, I almost thought of reading this on YouTube as a series to read it together, because right here in this book lays a lot of secrets. I know it. And the fact that I was aligning with that 33, the master game. I'm very curious if anyone has ever read this book. If anyone has ever read this book, or if you ever heard of this book, yes, Rosaline, start your own business. You have to. Nowadays, in this era, you have to start your own business. You got to become an entrepreneur. I suggest it very, very. I support you 100%. But if you have heard this book, let me know. I haven't read it, but I thought it was an incredible synchronicity. Turn around, Phoenix, and then you're going to shit on the books. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around, baby. Come on, turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Step up. I have to put him like that because if not, he'll shit in the books. Don't be shitty. Okay. This book here, Cellular and Molecular Immunology. This is like science stuff, guys. This is science stuff, and I read some of this book because I'm like obsessed with science. I like science and I like the body a lot, like learning about the body and learning about the cellular system and everything like that. It's very complex, but this book, I can't remember where I got it from, but it talks about like intense stuff. Proteins, antigens, I mean, everything. The spleen, all the organs. But I had to learn a lot of that stuff in Yin Yoga, actually, because Yin Yoga, it's about detoxification of the liver when you do Yin Yoga positions. So I like that stuff, but it's very scientific for someone who wants to be a doctor, I guess. Like, you know, but I have this. I've only like scanned through it a little bit. I haven't read too much of it. This here was a book this was one of those books that someone traded in for another book that I don't know what the hell I gave him. Now I lost that book, whatever it was. But this is Exercise for Creative Meditation and Activating the Potential of the Chakras. And it's really beautiful. It has all these beautiful symbols. So it's very pretty. And I haven't read it yet, but I'm pretty sure that I switched this book for, I don't know what book I switched it for. Really, I don't remember. But it was a friend of mine and they took the other book. So this one, everything to do with chakras and stuff. This is a Spanish book. This is a someone who came at one of my events, and back when I used to do events, he left this book here and he called me. And I said, hey, I called him, you left your book and where you were sitting. And he said, oh, you can keep it. He gave it to me. But it says, La Ciencia Secreta de los Brahmanes, los Upanishados. So this is like Hinduism, like the Brahmins, if you know about the Brahmins and stuff, but this is in Spanish. So it's like microscopic words, but it's cool. It's kind of small. So I started reading a little bit. It's very interesting, and it's in Spanish, which is kind of cool because it helps me practice my Spanish. Enex, yes, me too. You used to read the Subtle Body book. Rosalie, I have that book, and it's my favorite. It's there, the Subtle Body. I have that book. That's the best one. That is the best one. Let me see if I find it here. I have this other, oh my God, this book is beautiful, my guys, my loves. Atlas of the Human Anatomy. This beautiful book is so freaking gorgeous, like doctor shit, but it's so graphic and so like, I mean, if you don't learn the motherfucking body with this, I don't know what to say. It tells you everything. Look at this. Everything about the body. Look at this, guys. It's beautiful. Everything about the eyes, everything. Anything that you want to learn about any part of the body. Any part of the body. Nervous system. Everything. The tissues, the ligaments, arteries, the nerves, the spine and the nerves. And I've read some of the stuff though. I have. I'm not gonna lie. Look, everything, the urella, all of it, the nerves within the nipple area. Look at this. All the nerves that are in the body, the lungs, everything, the respiratory system. Look at this. And it's a beautiful book. It's so clear and it gives you perfect alignment with what things mean. All of it. Everything. Everything. This is one of like the best atlas of human anatomy that I've ever, like, this is badass. It's a big heavy book, but boy, it's beautiful. This one of my favorites. And I have this other one. This another beautiful, huge and heavy book. This is really heavy one. And this is another one about the body. And this one is also, it's big, it's very thriller. It's just the same stuff. All about the body, scientific stuff. See? And I'm very Virgo, guys. So like, if I'm like, sorry, baby. Like, if something hurts in my body, I'm very curious. I want to see what's about. And like, you know, like if I have a nerve or something, I'll just look at that atlas and I'll go there and go in the back and the spine. And then I can sometimes figure out what's wrong with me, like without going to a doctor. Like sometimes we don't need to have a book like that just to read it. Oh, here I have to be like a doctor. Sometimes it's just like, what's wrong with my leg and it keeps hurting me. Wow, like I don't know if I just pinched my nerve. I don't know if I like dislocated something. You go in a book like that, we have that capability to learn things in life, right? And you just sometimes look at the nerves yourself by learning, wow, well, I think I broke this here. And then you can search yourself, and with these tinctures and stuff that I do, I heal myself. Literally, I don't go to the doctor ever. I don't ever get sick. I haven't gotten sick in like over 10 years, maybe. Not even a cold, nothing, guys. I don't do that in that COVID. Like, there's no like vaccination. This body doesn't get any vaccination. The only vaccination I do to myself is Cambo, Medicina Cambo, which is the frog, the monkey frog. You can see my scars right here and right here. I went to the jungle and I do that natural vacuna from the jungle, and I offer that service. So if, you know, maybe we one day can unite any of you guys. I'm near you. I plan on taking my services in the road one day and do a tour. But I do Cambo services. So if you want to check it out on my website, and like curative.com, there's a, you can go there on the services Cambo and see what's that all about. Because ever since I do Cambo and I do my toothpaste that I make, I don't ever get sick, guys. Never. It just doesn't happen. So let's see these rest of these books over here. What a mess. Phoenix, what a mess. I am not seeing my subtle body book, Rosalia. I'm not, and that's my favorite book. It could be. I wonder where it is.
Science Patrol, ever on the alert to protect mankind. The Scientific Investigation Agency maintains a 24-hour patrol of the Earth, for who knows what mysterious danger may suddenly strike.
I don't see my subtle body book, Rosalie, and I'm looking for it because it's one of my favorite ones. and I'm not fine. I can't. It's like I can't see it here. The Subtle Body. The encyclopedia is called the Encyclopedia of Subtle Body. It's my favorite book, and if it's not here, it's because it's got to be in my car because I read it all the time. But that's the best book about spiritual and anatomy and spiritual. It's amazing. But look at Phoenix. Look what he's doing. Come here, baby. Step up. Step down. I have this book here. It's Bruce Lipton. Who you guys know about Bruce Lipton? Bruce Lipton is epigenetics. Dr. Bruce Lipton. Who knows about him? I did ayahuasca with him in Costa Rica, my friends. That was like the best fucking like experience I ever had in my life, was to sit in ceremony with Dr. Bruce Lipton. He was the most fucking humble, smart, brilliant, incredible man I've met, and his wife was amazing as well. Amazing people. We're jamming here. But anyway, so spontaneous evolution. This book I got is so fucked up. Sorry guys, but it was first a friend of mine that had it all fucked up, like he got it wet, and he gave it to me, and I started reading it. Spontaneous evolution is so fucked up, this one, but the knowledge in this book is so valuable. It changed my life. Spontaneous evolution. And then this one is called The Honeymoon Effect, and I still have not read it. I just read the introduction and I still have not finished it. Don't bite. But I have to, because Bruce Lipton is amazing. How many of you know about him? He's amazing. Your library is good. Thank you, D Blaze. Good to find the truth quick. I know, right? I refuse to do the same for my daughter as well. Stop biting. It's my favorite book. I don't energetically get the feeling like I still have it. It's so weird, Rosalia. Now you got me thinking, because I was like the book I was more excited to show you guys was The Subtle Body, Encyclopedia of Subtle Body. I better find it. But Bruce Lipton, guys, he talks about epigenetics and the ability as a doctor level, and he's like he merges spirituality with science. That's exactly what he does. Spirituality and science. Okay? So it's amazing. And Bruce Lipton is amazing. I got here Shakespeare, complete sonnets. So some Shakespeare here a little bit, right? I'm a lyricist. I'm also a songwriter, poet as well. So a little Shakespeare here. Don't bite. Don't bite. Let's read one real quick. Just one real quick. Just a random one that I was just looking at for the collective. Thy glass will show thee how thy beauties weet. Thy dial how thy precious minutes waste. The vacant leaves thy mind's imprint will beat. And of this book, this learning, mayst thou taste the wrinkles which thy glass will truly show. Of mothered waves will give thy memory, though by thy dial's shady stealth mayst know time's thievish progress to eternity. Look what thy memory cannot contain. Commit to these waste blanks, and thou shalt find those children nursed delivered from thy brain, to take a new acquaintance of thy mind. These offices, so oft as thou wilt look, shall profit thee, and much enrich thy book. Poetry. Who likes some poetry? Another book here I have watched him speak on Gaia. Oh yeah, he's everywhere. He's amazing. Bruce Lipton. Yeah, guys, look it up. Bruce Lipton. Even you, the Blaze, and Virgo King, you might want to check this epigenetic all about, because it just teaches you that. Okay, I'll give you a quick example of what he teaches. You biting me? Don't you bite me. Don't. No. Have some respect in front of my YouTube tribe. Don't bite. Don't bite. Don't bite. I'm gonna put my arm right here. Don't you dare. Don't bite. Did you guys see him? Little ass. I just put my, look, he wants to bite me. Don't do it. So Bruce Lipton is like, you know how you go to the doctor and you know they immediately make you fill this application and they say, oh, what's your mother suffer from heart disease? Did your father suffer from, and then when you play, yeah, my mother suffered from high blood pressure, yeah, my father suffered from, you know, heart conditions, and then they want to tell you that you are prone to that. You know, we believe that with our mind just because someone told us this, and immediately we attract that to our genes, making it a reality. Bruce Lipton teaches that epigenetics, which means above the genetics, you program yourself with this is not true, because he have proven how he did a whole science like discovery and exploration on how he even discovered how some adopted children that were not related, no blood, like family related at all with their parents, with their adopted parents, and they too like started to develop those patterns. So, and he also proved how you can disconnect yourself and from that mentality because the brain doesn't know any better. If you tell the brain you're prone to get heart disease, and all the cells in your body and your frontal cortex are just gonna tell your brain, oh, we are prone to do this, and then they all start working against that. Oh, okay, so we'll get the body sick because that's what we have to do. They just do what we order them to do. They don't know any better. So when we start programming ourselves and we say, no, that was my mother who had that, and doesn't mean that I have it too. I'm a complete human being that's different, and I can separate from that, from the epigenetics of that factor. So you heal yourself, any disease, and you disconnect from that, and all of a sudden, that's when you go to the doctor and they're like, oh, it's a miracle. I don't know how that happened. It's like, no, it's the power of the mind, bitch. Study some spirituality. Anyway, I'm not discrediting doctors. They're amazing, but balance is everything. So, next book, The Talisman Magic Workbook. I honestly started reading it, got a little bored, but it's a good one, actually. I like it a lot because it talks about Aries and keywords for each deities and different things for Taurus. And it's almost like you can create, look, Virgo. Keywords: animals, health and service, lessons, enjoying the performance of your work, obligations, meanings, your job or career, any service. So it's like, it really like tells you a lot about certain zodiac signs and goddesses of different like countries too. Celtic Welsh goddess Taituk, and in China, the Kunjian, and Egypt, in Greece, the Themis, and just Shakti in India, different the goddesses and of all countries, and some things with zodiac sign. I read all that, but over here is when I was getting kind of bored when I was reading over here because it went on some other tantrum. But it also has a little bit of like numerology and esoteric. This is very esoteric too, which I'm very interested in. So divination system, I haven't read this part. This is what I'm interested in reading. I just read the first part, and it's very good because it has symbolism. Zodiac worksheet. It's a good book, guys. This is a really good one, actually. I need to finish it myself. It's called The Talisman Magic Workshop. It's very good, and it has some graphics. And there I am. That's me. Next book. Oh God. Sorry guys. This is a book I had. I don't know. It's called Slow Sex. And the art and craft of the female orgasm. Don't judge me, guys. I'm a Scorpio and I like to just dive deep and, that's just my sign and like a sexuality. So I bought it just to be curious, but I consider myself like a sex advisor or a sex expert at this point because I've studied tantra, I've studied relationships, I've had experience, and not only that, I used to be addicted to sex. I can say that now here because I feel good with this group, but I actually been abstinent from sex for almost 2 years now, and that has changed my life. For me, in order to be so expert in sex at this point, I had to abstinence from it, to experience what it is to be without it, to detach from that carnal desire. It was experience that I had to do, and I feel amazing at this point in my life because now I feel like I broke that cycle of addiction, and now I can teach better about it in relationships, in the personal. But I had this book for a while, but it's called Slow Sex and Scorpio stuff. All the Scorpios over there know what I'm saying. Dreaming book. This is a book of incubating, navigating, interpreting sacred dreams, spirituality, and personality. I learned a lot with this book, but now I have a different perspective about dreams, and I interpret them. By the way, I interpret dreams. I'm very good at it. So if any of you ever have a haunting dream and you can't figure it out or anything like that, you're more than welcome to send me an email at ancientlightinsights@gmail.com. Reach out to me and we'll see what we can do. But I do interpret dreams at this point. And dreams, what I can say is that it's different from everyone. Don't go searching what a broken glass means for me might not be what a broken glass means for you. Basically, that's what I mean. So you have to be careful what you search out there. You have to see what resonates and what your instinct first tells you. But this is a good one. It shows how to create a temple for dreaming. It speaks a little bit on lucid dreaming and astral projection dreams. And it helps interpret certain things and what they mean. It doesn't have any illustrations or anything. But it's about dreams. It's not sure if I recommend it. I don't think I would because it can confuse you more. But I learned just a few things, but still, it's all right. I have the Holy Bible. Just like I can't find the Quran, but I have the Quran. I have the Quran. I have the Holy Bible, the Bhagavad Gita, and I love studying religions and different things. And when people talk about the Bible and stuff like that, it's not that I believe in the Bible. Like, oh my God, I do have the Holy Bible because I just like to be open-minded and learn. But it's not because I know what the Holy Bible means now. I know that it doesn't mean what people say it means. I know it's all a metaphor at this point in my journey, if you know what I'm saying. But I like to pick it up and compare it. So sometimes I got to interpret it for people the correct way because they don't know any better. It's all twisted and all twisted so that you think something that is not. And that's why this world is so fucked up due to religion. And I believe my brother Virgo King has a video about that. I highly recommend. Put the link. Feel free to put the link on the comments, Virgo. You believe you did a video. I'm not sure if it was you or the Blaze, but one of you did a video about false religions or some shit. Post it there. I highly recommend you guys watch this video because everything is a deception. But it's good to have the book, not be close-minded, because that's the only way you can compare and read and things and be like, well, you can't talk shit about something that you haven't read. Like, oh, someone said, no, I'm saying it because I read it. And to me, that perspective So I have the Bible. The bird just fell. And I can't find it, but I do have the Quran. I'm like shiny. I do have the Quran somewhere, and I wanted to show you guys, but I can't find it now. I also wanted to show you guys the Subtle Body book that Rosalie was talking about. That book, I'm so pissed that I can't show you guys, but it's there somewhere. That is just a few of my books. I have, I guess, some other books around, but anyway, my loves, I've had you guys here for so long. You guys are so freaking awesome. That's just a little bit of that. Let me go ahead and read what you guys have to say. I feel you, sister, for sure. I feel you. You got all of them. Esoteric messages, that's right. Esoteric messages. So I'm gonna see everyone here. I want to give a big shout out and thank you to Matthew Bingle, to Rosalie Stone, to D Blaze 621, to Virgo King, and to Juan Manuel Villalpando, and I cannot pronounce your name. Scary Terry. Thank you for being here, Scary Terry. Ko-Fi, my brother. Who else? I like when music just starts all fast and it just goes slow on you, like slow motion, like. Who else were here tuned in with me in this live? And I see I'm going over the comments because I'm only mentioning you guys, and you guys are so engaged. I'm so happy. Yep, much love. I studied the Bible all my life. I know, Virgo King. You got some cool content for sure. I studied a lot of the Bible. I actually started off like in Catholic, and I did the first communion. Like we studied the Bible. Like I studied the Bible as a child for sure. That's how my first like spirituality began as a child. Reading the Bible, and from there I just started reading other things and noticed how they're similar but just different stories. And then from there I got into esoteric, into occultism and metaphysics. And then once you start learning all this stuff, astrology, psychology, numerology, geometry, and you get into the depths of that and symbolism, wow, like and hey, the knowledge is just so never ending. I know nothing, my brothers and sisters. I know nothing. I'm barely scratching the surface on the knowledge that there is, that this world has to offer us. So like we're learning together. I know Phoenix likes to free room. Yeah, look, he literally jumped here and went up and he climbed up in his cage himself. Juan Manuel, he's just free motherfucker. Like my snake is the same way. My snake is free. I don't cage my animals. I don't. They're free. Esoteric language. I love you all that I mentioned your names, and anyone else who watches this replay, and put your good vibes there. Hopefully you have fun with this one. I don't know how long we've been here. My tribe, my family, I don't know how long we've been here, my loves. But I'm going to say something. I've had a fucking blast with all of you. This is fun, right? You guys like the side of me? I know in my videos I'm still me, but here I feel like when I'm live I could just be more like personal with you guys. And Thank you for being here. Make sure you click the little click button. What is it? The notification button. Make sure you click the notification button, subscribe, all. But once I hit the road, my friends, I will be going live on the fucking road. So it's going to be through thick and thin. And I know it's going to be tough for me. I know challenges will come. I just know that. So I want to share it with you. I want to share that vulnerability and the experience with me, because I love you a lot, and it's just important for me right now in this life to share what I'm going to go through. So I'm going to let you go, my loves. It is 7:27 p.m. I believe I went live at 5:02, if I'm not mistaken. I'm a good memory. I think so. We'll see. So 2 hours and a half. This has been amazing. Thank you again, all of you, for being here. I love every single one of you. I hope to see you again. Have a beautiful week coming up. Have a positive Leo full moon. Tap in, because this is all about the star within you. This is all about the star within you. Showcase who you are. You're beautiful. You're amazing. The way you are. Do not let anyone put you down. Do not let anyone tell you opposite. Do not let anyone confuse you and play mind games with you. Fuck that. We don't have time for that. That's what's up. So happy full moon in Leo to all of you, and I will see you again on my next video. And for all of you who if you have a channel, a YouTube channel, if you're here in my tribe, you have a YouTube channel, leave it in the comment, leave your link so we can follow you on your page and support you. Virgo King, The Blaze 621. For all of you, friend request him. Juan Manuel Villalpando is an amazing singer. Makes merkabas. He makes merkabas. So if you guys ever want a personal merkaba is like a mandala, your own very personal vortex. He makes custom made merkabas. Juan Manuel, right there, you see him, Juan Manuel. He also has a YouTube channel where he showcased his art. Juan Manuel, I hope you have your vortexes and your merkabas there on your channel, because I'm going to send everyone over there to get a personal merkaba with you, because I'll show you guys. I'll show you. This is the gift that Juan Manuel is my friend. He's my real friend in real life. And I'm going to be close to him when I go to Texas. He made this, guys. This is my very personal merkaba. Look how beautiful. This is a symbol of my soul. Very similar symbol of my soul that he created for me. And it's so beautiful. So that's what he does. He sits with you and works with your energetics and with your planetarium, and he creates based on your own unique energies. He creates your own personal merkaba. With this right here, this is a portal. When you sit and meditate, you want to open and activate, which he teaches you how to activate and disactivate it. And I usually sleep with this behind my board bed, and I fucking astral travel. I've been lucid dreaming like crazy this day. I'm like, I wake up like agitated because I was just like fighting in my dreams or something. But yeah, that's Juan Manuel right there. So he does these things. They're amazing. So do you have the one I made for you? Yep. This is the one you made for me. It's beautiful. So yes, and I know that I'm gonna be selling some. Stay tuned, my loves, because February 14th, Valentine's Day is coming up, and I want to, even though I'm gonna be on the road and crazy around, I do have these rose oils and this rose waters that are beautiful, made with rose crystals, rose quartz crystals. And I put it's like a love spell. Like I made it for love, to enhance peace, serenity, unity with others, and harmony. So like for gifts for your girlfriends, your wifeys, your mother, your sister, or even for yourself. So stay tuned to that as well. And thank you so much. Peace. Thanks, hon. Peace and love, sister. Show the one you made. Oh yeah. Okay, so Juan Manuel not only he makes them, if you want to make them, he teaches you how to make them too. So he'll sit with you and teach you as well. And he taught me. I'll bring the one I made. This is the one that I made. If I start spinning it like really fast like this. I am ready for the long run. For the long run. I'll be shining, radiating. It's cute, right? Juan Manuel? I made my own, guys. So you can learn how to make them too. Thank you. Love and light, unity. I love you all again. A virtual hug, everyone. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Give you a big hug. I love you all so much. Stay fucking cool, happy, jolly, popping it, doing what you always do, being you. And you're beautiful exactly how you are. Blessed Sunday evening. I love you all. Aho, ashe, namaste.